Hi. Hi, hello, hi, and hello. It's stream time. Oh, yes. As far as I recall. Unless I'm very much mistaken. Which has happened before. Although I don't recall getting as far as actually starting the stream. But I've definitely gotten ready for streams before. On the wrong day. But hey, these things happen. Let's put some music on in the background. I'm not going to do Adrian von Ziegler today. I'm going to go back to an old favourite. And stick on some Grim Fandango. Because it's good. It's good background music and it doesn't trigger the YouTube bot wrath. And of course we start with a very quiet one, so I can't tell whether or not it's in the right volume. We'll find out as we go, I guess. Yee. It's an stream, and I'll cry if I want to. But instead of that, let's do some VR stuff. Let's hop on over to here, where we do the doodle. Slightly darker canvas today because trying to reduce eye strain if possible. Have an optician's appointment tomorrow, and I don't want to give them any more reason to try and sell me things. Yeah, what do we got? Where's my list? List of things to do. Particularly for VR. Where are we? Many things. Many things. Last count, 50 odd. Well, actually, it was last time it was 50. We then drew one thing, and then on stream I designed 4 more, so that's 53 now, I think. Very much not keeping in line. Is that a good volume for music? Maybe a little loud, actually. Fighting music. I don't know what to do. What am I gonna do? I don't really want to do a kind of painterly thing, so we'll just sort of do a character. Or a simple object. We could do some small things. Or we could do more nimble stuff, or should we try and focus on things that are a bit more... I don't know. What catches my eye? I don't know what catches my eye. I'm looking at things. Let me say out loud what I'm looking at. There's the shield boar. This is a ragdoll design. There's the Mimbles. There's the Echo Fairy. That could be a fun one. Soul Lantern. I think that was Dark's. Well, there was the Soul Lantern, and there was also a like spell lantern thing that I think Christie designed. Separate things. One's a weapon, and the other one's souls. Okay, I'll pick one. Let's go. That involves me finding where the original sketch was. Wherever it is. Oh god, I'm so prepared for this stream, you won't believe. It's almost as if I didn't really know what I wanted to do for this stream up until I started it. Cool. Okay, let's do a proper drawing of this. Do you remember this? This is a frog, I guess. This is the thing that lives in the abyss, and you hop in its mouth, and it travels from place to place with a nice airtight throat. And also a light uvula. I think that's what it's called. I think that's a uvula, maybe. I'm gonna have a slightly different sketch of this. Actually, there's some things I want to change. There's no point sketching that big. So let's zoom in. A couple of things I think could be better proportions. So let's do that. Let's change the design. If you think you can improve something, try and improve it. Then a little chunkier. We also have a few more barnacle things going on. Yes. So what I can do is get rid of the bits that are no longer relevant and just keep the bits that are. That's how drawing works. So what I could have done? We could have done some Avonvale stuff. Haven't done Avonvale for quite a while. Might be fun. But hey, we're doing this now. There's a lot here. There's a lot to do here. It's almost as if I'd start up like 700 projects and then never finish any of them. And as a consequence, I feel bad. And still don't finish them. I just feel bad about it. Get the character, or the facsimile of the character that I have in here. This doesn't have to be the player character, it could be someone else. Who knows? I could also do those weird jellyfish while I'm here. Two aquatic monstrosities in one stone. In one stone, with one stone. With, in, about, whenceforth, who knows? You don't deserve detail. You're a placeholder. You imagine being brought into existence and then realizing that you're just a placeholder for something else that's going to come later. That must be weird. Also might be nice to draw this from a different angle or doing a different thing. But again, how much more work do I want to give myself on things that probably don't matter? Do some big ones and then work it out from there. Ones. They come in clusters, I assume. Yeah, I was going to do some music today, but then I thought, sort of, remembered that I'm not very good at making music on stream. Well, I'm not bad at making music on stream. I'm quite bad at making music that I want to make on stream. I can make something. Also, that involves setting up a new project. Takes a while to load things. I'm in the mood at the moment to do a lot of music stuff, but I just don't actually have. I don't have a comfortable setup. I want a comfortable setup to do music. I don't have it. You know, I quite like the idea that they're just sort of like, hi Kiro, how you doing? I quite like the idea that they're just sort of floating around, but I also, this pose, I actually quite like the idea that they're doing like a front crawl. How is Akira today? How's the eyes? Hope you're doing well. The hope is very much more directed to you. I don't need it. I'm doing fine. Although I was promised storms. My weather forecast yesterday said that we would have storms from like 6 in the morning to 7 in the evening. And it's been sunshine most of the day. We had very, very, very heavy rain for about half an hour. and then it cleared up again. Now it's fine. It's like trying to predict the weather on a small island is tricky. Well, not small, but on an island. Is this good or is it stupid? Or is it both? Yeah, I like this, and then I can have another foot coming out here. Still recovering and doing okay. Well, hopefully the recovering is going well, at least. Hopefully the medicine is doing its job. If not, sue. Hope the weather behaves eventually. I mean, my mum's out doing stuff this evening, so I don't want it to rain too much. But if I promise storms, I want storms. Some consistency, please, weather. But at the very least, it's cooler now, so we're down in the 20s. Well, the high 20s, but it's not, you know, it's not 40. So that's that. That's good. Do I like this, or do I like the idea that it just sort of coasts along? I don't know. Well, this is behind the original picture, isn't it? So I could always make it an optional extra. Okay, optional extra. Boom. The rest of it I can probably live with. When joking about the side effects of this medicine, oh no. But hopefully the side effects are less bad than the effects of the thing you're trying to sort out. Okay, let's ignore the additional stuff for now. Let's just try and do a nice little picture of the main thing. I will use my tried and tested doodle system. It's a little too flowy. I've been doing some Fallout stuff for Dark Commission, and there's a lot of sort of variation of line width in that sort of doing that sort of thing, sort of yep, like that. Shouldn't be able to do that with this pen. Oh, I picked the wrong pen. Oh, that's one. That solves that problem. Yeah, this pen is. That's the most variation I can get out of that. That's good. That's what I want. Yes, the Fallout style is meant to imitate back when things used to be inked with actual brushes, as opposed to pens or styli. Or styluses, as people who aren't me call it. Don't need to fit precisely to the brief. I want to make this bigger. The good thing about doing this whole outline thing first is you get a peek at the silhouette, and that can help point you in the right direction. You know? Hello, Christy. How's it, Christy? Oh, Christy's been making some lovely Forest Witch art. Based on, who was the person that you've fallen in love with? What was their name? I remember. Tasha Tudor. There we go. Tasha Tudor, who appeared to be one of those people who was like, I want to live like somebody from the last century, and I don't particularly care if anyone else cares. Let's go. Woman living like it was the 1800s and also a children's book artist and writer. Yeah. Somebody who lived life the way they wanted to live life. Good for them. Hell yeah. I still want more floof ploof up here. I reckon if we have like a little more going on. Have it like a bit more interesting. Yeah. How was your day, Christy? Has it all been good? Maybe a cheeky little barnacle here. Bob Ross says, happy little trees. I've got cheeky little barnacles. Right. Let's work under the assumption that that's done. Oh, they're two different things. Suddenly jazz. I will have jazz on this stream.
It's wedged shut. It figures.
It figures. Typical, really. Hello, Jeb. Welcome to I don't know how to draw seaweed. How are you today? To this day? In a musically mood, I hear. Seaweed goes wiggle wiggle wiggle. I watched so many musical clips. Well, I hope you had a nice time. I have no idea. I mean, to be fair, I too ended up watching things for the purposes of quiz organization. It was great and real nostalgic. Eee. Can't see where I'm drawing. If we could do it from left to right, that's a different thing. Don't join it up. This should be the one that has a bunch of things in it, because this is where it's taking a corner. Gonna bunch up in a corner. Rolls! Was it 3+ hours of musical content? No. As far as I know, there was very little music. Had dogs though. That was nice. Why not more? I don't know what's going on with that one there. Make that one big one. Why not? Murals are a little bit loud, maybe? Let me know. The problem is that you're generally terrible at coming up with questions. I mean, I'm sure it'll be... I'm sure you did a good enough job with yours too. I'm sure it'll be grand. I'm more worried about Kiro knowing some of mine. The main thing is we have fun. Yeah. So for reference, if anyone knows if anyone doesn't know rather, just doing a quizzy thing and have to come up with quiz questions based on something that you think only you know. The problem with doing it all in one go, you undo it, it all goes. You know, that's literally the opposite of what's true, Kira. Kira knows all. Apparently the only thing Kira doesn't know is that they know everything. I don't know what's going on under there. I'm gonna have to make some executive decisions, and I hate doing that, so moving on. I agree, Kiro knows everything and lots of other stuff. How is that possible, you ask? Simple. Kiro. I don't think I've ever actually drawn barnacles before. But these are fantasy barnacles, so it's fine. Like the music, by the way. It is the Grim Fandango soundtrack, which we haven't heard since we did the Bioshock Infinite draw through. Classic. What line am I doing here? I don't know. Let's follow the one that I've already started following and then work from there. I'm wondering what we're going to use as the background music for Final Fantasy IX, because not sure we'll be able to use the FF9 soundtrack. And we've listened to a lot of Adrian von Ziegler. I should try and do what I did with the FF8 one and just make my own really quickly. Just very quickly make a JRPG soundtrack, you know. Standard weekend fun. Better say that making my own would be best. I mean, I've been wanting to make a sort of fantasy game soundtrack for a long time. It's just finding the time. And the ability. You know, I thought it would be nice to make music for this, but the problem is that we're sort of still working it out as we go. So I don't really know what any place is going to sound like, because I don't really know what any place is. You know? I started with like Kiro's forest area, which was sort of very vague sort of initial definition, which allows us to come up with some fun ideas and do some cool things. But when it comes to writing music, I'm like, I don't know. Very memorable soundtrack, but you're not sure where there'd be a safe alternative to use it. It might be alright, generally speaking. I could just do knockoffs of the tracks. Funnily enough, the only piece of music that's actually kind of worked. I have made music. Like, this is the thing. For VIA. But it's just whether any of it fits or not. The only one that seems to properly fit is a piece of music that I made for Wizards. Basically. I can't even say, like, you know, Ragdoll's area. It's just, I just imagine it as the piece of music that plays when you talk to any wizard. Simultaneously bumbling and grandiose. I can do that, apparently. Yeah, that's the only one that sort of clicked so far. I've tried quite a lot for almost everybody's area. But, again, it's tricky if you don't really know specifically what it is you're aiming for. Anyway, what's everyone else been up to? Has everybody been having a good Wednesday? Or as I understand it, is Wednesday. Might be wrong about that. If it is, I don't know what I'm doing streaming this. Big old barnacle. How do test makers ever come up with the wrong answers to things? Oh, that's the best part. I've had a lot of fun with that. Granted, that's largely because I've chosen things that were already quite silly. So, just get to come up with silly things. How do you do it? Be silly. To be fair, I might not be good at it. We might be very obvious when when the quiz rolls around. And everyone's like, "Yep, that's one of Chris's." Barnacles. A very cheap unit of alcoholic currency. Your youngest brother invited you to see a play that your niece and nephew are acting in this evening. Oh, nice. That should be fun. Joked with your other brother that you should wrap yourself up in bandages to hide any facial swelling and wear a hat and sunglasses. Be the Invisible Man. It's just a joke. I don't know. It's a cool look. It is a cool look. Doing the Wizard of Oz. Yeah. Yes, embrace silliness. Silliness is key to life. I won't draw that. Oh yeah, I've got to finish off what's going on up here. I just sort of abandoned it in lieu of something that made sense. Not in lieu of, in favour of. Silliness? Never. Never. The drawing, by the way, sorry about not reading. That's fine. I usually read chat out loud anyway. Which is a weird habit that I've gotten into, which extends over into the Patreon hangouts, where I also read out people's messages, despite the fact that it's just me and them. It's a habit I should kick, because it's weird. Oh, I should save this, shouldn't I? There. As long as you don't bury your sentences back at you in real life, you'll think you'll be fine. Yeah, when voice chat's involved, I don't do that. It's just only in text. Like if you walk up to me with a sign, I might do it. Other than that, I think we should be all right. Never. Alright, let's do now the inside. It'd be nice to do that on a different layer. I could put some things over the top of it. Whoops. I think I'm just... Ooh. Lovely. Let's do that properly. Sure. The inside is not going as well as the outside. Sorry, rough. Rough working out there. Always show your work. Unless, of course, your working was terrible. In which case, show a better working. Yeah, it doesn't quite work. I like the idea that their sort of feet were going up the side of the translucent wall, but it doesn't quite come across that well. By translucent wall, I mean fruit. Doesn't really scan. Good enough. Made a solid 2 questions. Nice. Dabs. I thought about dabbing for years. They look very unsure as to what they're doing there. Understandably so. Right, now do I like these? Maybe. I will add them just in case. So one of these layers. Bless me. Don't. I'll fry. I'm sure someone's done that before. Like a vampire sneezes, someone says bless you, and then they just dissolve. That can't be an original joke, right? He says secretly hoping it's an original joke. No chance. Sorry, they just have to play my nose. Sure. Oops. Here we go. Right. Now for color. Well, let's do. Label some layers. Because I now have 3 line art layers, so probably should label them. Okay. What I will do is I will actually set this to be a sensible ambient color for the Z. Like that. Right. Fortunately for you, my graphics tablet is glitching wildly right now, but you can't see it. So that's good. Let's just do. Doesn't like the heat. I'm starting to suspect at this point that it just doesn't like being. No, indeed. Worst comes to worst, I can just go to OBS, make it bigger, just ignore the screen at the bottom, and use it as a little screenless graphics tablet. Does the job, doesn't it? Seems alright. What do I want to do with this item? Oh yeah, I was going to add little lines to this on the sides, and I simply cannot be bothered. What I will actually do is I will do this. Grab that, grab this. That as well. This bit, all the skin. All the bits that should be green. Make them a little bigger. Invert. Oops. Fix the opacity. There's going to be a different colour anyway. You don't like the heat too. I understand them. What are you doing out there? Actually, I probably should have done this on a different layer. So what I will do is select all the pixels I have. That. Copy, paste. That was on a different layer. Alright. And I'll make this layer green again. So I can go bloop. This is the barnacle layer. Right here. If anybody is concerned that I don't know what I'm doing, or that I appear not to know what I'm doing, well done. Thought you were talking about you. No, 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 no. You know what you're doing. You send those drawings that you do. Of course you know what you do. Entertainment. That's entertainment. What is... Right. Righty ho, de ho, de ho, hidely, rotely, hodly, hidle. These are words. No, they're not. It's very much overstating claim there. There's very much, with pretty high certainty, not words. Has the music ended already? Oh, it has. Forget there's only an hour of this, and we've been going for an hour! How's that happened? I demand a recount. At least a refund. I don't buggered it up again. Bloody me, buggering things up again. Oh, boy, me. Sorry, it's not the most entertaining stream in the world. Don't really have much to talk about. Alas. Is this why I don't do these streams more often? Maybe. Could be, could be. Why is that? Hmm? Why are they on their own layer? I don't know, why are they on their own layer? How bizarre. Um. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's just, I'm just running the thing. Okay, given that the source of light is in here, I should probably do something in here. But you know, I should be able to do that on the above layer, right? Maybe. We'll see. Possibly. Perhaps. Going a little bit overboard with this one. But, overboard in a way that isn't particularly useful, because it's not, you know, the time I'm spending is not going to make me end up with a nice sort of painterly thing. It's just stuff. I'm just adding more stuff. Not particularly productive stuff, just stuff. Sorry. I'm an art maximalist. I mean, that implies that my art reaches a maximum. I don't think it does. It reaches time-expensive mediocrity. And what I need to learn is how to make quick mediocrity. That's the goal. The faster you can do it, the cheaper you can do it. And the more you can make. No, just no. Mediocrity is severely underrated. I don't mean that as an insult. The vast, vast majority of people who will ever live and who will ever create will be mediocre, and that's fine. I will be mediocre, and I'm perfectly happy with that. Because that doesn't mean I can't do things that, you know, make people happy or make me happy. I don't strive for greatness, I strive to make the stuff that I make, but fast. It's a simple pleasure. If you achieve greatness, and from what I can ascertain, it's probably not worth it. Do I like that? No, I do not like that. Let's go. Don't like that either. Maybe he has like simple like that. That's fine. Okay. Hair, which is apparently on its own. Seaweed hair. If I wanted a more interesting design, I could have made the seaweed. What's the word? Bioluminescent. That I agree with. You make too much work for yourself. Mediocre's good enough. Yeah, that's the what's the phrase? The perfect is the enemy of the good. Spend so much time working on trying to make something perfect, you forget to just make something good and move on. What's that? What is that? I don't know if you can see that on the stream. Is that a barcode? What's going on? Oh no. It was a. Oh no, it's there. Oh, ooh. Ooh. It's a Clip Studio bug. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a faint sort of lines in the background. They disappear when I zoom, but then when I pan at a particular resolution. What's the zoom level that I need to be at for these to appear? Ah, there it is. When I pan around, they get generated again. That's weird. You know, so just in the background here, there's little vertical lines. I can't zoom in on them because it makes them disappear. It's just a little visual bug. I found a bug in Clip Studio, hooray! I'm not even playing a game and I broke it. Sure, it's not my eyes flickering. No, it's on the drawing tablet and on OBS. I can see it on both. But it is very faint, so maybe Twitch is destroying the quality of it, I don't know. You see them? The vertical lines? You can see them. Again, as I move things, probably the bitrate's going to destroy it, but if I zoom out, they disappear. And then if I move along, there they are again. Right. Hashtag a well-polished game. Clip Studio Paint. A well-polished game. That just happens to Clip Studio every so often. Ah, that's the first time I've ever noticed it. That's interesting. OBS destroying the quality of bugs. I can put up with OBS doing a lot of things, but destroying my bugs. What's going on here? This doesn't seem right. Oh, hang on. That's what's going on. A quirk of my setup. I don't know if this is necessarily what they intended. Well, I know it's not what they intended, but I don't necessarily think they'll take it as a compliment. But this soundtrack's making me want to play the Sexy Brutale. Which is not the game this soundtrack comes from. Just thinking of the Sexy Brutality. It was good. Had a good art style. I liked it. Not a good soundtrack. It was a good soundtrack. I'm thinking. Get us some ambient light on this as well. Maybe do it on here too. Whoops. Also, I probably should be sticking to the color scheme. Literally the primary thing that was detailed by Plamps. This is the bisexual ocean. Which means I should probably stick to the color scheme. Okay, so what if we... This is relatively deep, I imagine, so we can do it with the reds, sort of reddy pinky colours at the top. That, and then go back up here. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do it like that, but theoretically could work. Unfortunately, this this friend is green. If you try and overlay red on top of green, it's not going to like you very much. No idea if this is going to work. Sometimes you just gotta try stuff out. Does that work? Yeah. Where is there now? I'd have to do something else in this bit. After this, sorry. I don't think I'm gonna have time. Got to do some of the jellyfishes. Also, it turns out quite difficult to work out how to shade something that has a light source in it. Particularly on the fly. Rest assured, if you think that I have a plan, I do not. Plans are for people who know what they're talking about. And half the time I don't even know that I'm talking. Just becomes second nature after a while with streaming. I mean, I wouldn't say I like this picture, but on the same token, I wouldn't say that I like it. So there's that. um, hmm. Just amusing myself at this point. Oops. I have an idea that might help with this slightly. Because if I... It's supposed to be more about light than it is colour. So if I stick this on top. On top, thank you. Keep going, keep going. There you go. There we go. Yeah, the barnacles are way too bright. They stand out as being just like as if they have their own illumination, so that needs sorting out. It'd be lighter than stuff around, but not that much. Okey. Bit better. Exciting music. Thrills, spells, action. That's what this stream's all about. I was gonna do something. What was I gonna do? The glitching's back. Um. Oops. I'm getting a bit overzealous. Ba-da-da. There we go. Let's go in and fix some of that. I kind of wanted that all to actually be a little bit more colourful. I can sort that out in a second. That's fine. Let's not do that right now. Focus on the things to keep track of now. Let's do that. Yay. Weird that changing the saturation of that layer changes things, because it shouldn't. But it does. Strange. Thank you very much for saying very nice things. It's kind. Okay, so now... Let me try something. A little strange. That's quite nice. Oops, sorry. Kick the microphone. Hopefully that didn't wake anyone up. Do the opposite, really. How about a little something? What's that line? Identify yourself. Who are you? To whom do you belong? Who can I blame? Ah. Gotcha. Would it behoove me? Maybe. I don't know, this is when we get into the artistic side of things, and I'm not an artist. On off. I think on gives more of the silhouette of the hair, probably. Still looks really dark on OBS. That's weird. And that's with the light adjustment on. You imagine being in there? Bloody hell, you have to wear sunglasses. I'm not an artist, I'm an illustrator. Artists feel things. I don't know, draw things. Well, that's that. I kind of got carried away in several directions. Yeah, that's the thing. Can I make this a bit more? Can I do more? Ooh. Nah, that's fine. Leave it as is. Leave it as is. We've got a minute. What do we want to do with a minute? Anything I've forgotten? Gonna try and add a texture to the skin. That probably feels a bit excessive. Oh, I could do my cheeky steal and overlay thing. I don't know what that probably should work with this, right? I haven't used these for ages. Where did I keep them? Something out there? Moody. Look at that. Suddenly moody. Overlaying colourful things works wonders. What else have I got? Oh, we could do this one for kind of speckly sort of deal. Add some speckles. What if I just want to add? Might as well just add them. Maybe not. Hard light. What's the vivid light, right? Color dodge. Just add some nice speckles. Yeah. Combined with the mood. That's just quite nice on its own. It doesn't really sort of show off the rest of it. I don't know. Again, this is all the arty bit. This is a creative art direction, not my area. What happened if we flipped this? Darkness. Soft light. Get the colour in there without the If I push it towards... Hang on, let me rasterize this. Push it this way. Now that's a bit more in keeping with the colours we already have, right? Yeah, it doesn't look as good. Combination of both? Get the colour from the soft light, but with the little harsher... Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway. Grab weird overlay colour things from the internet. This is a moody one. Looks like an old photo. Ooh. Grimy for what I want. Yeah, I used to stick them on top of stuff all the time. Particularly 3D renders. Adds a bit of feeling. I like that. I'm gonna stop messing around. And I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you very much for coming along. Ooh, that looked nice. It usually looks jankier than that. But no, today I wanted to look nice. Sorry, this stream devolved into me not saying anything for an hour. But, these things happen, and that's my fault. So, bearing that in mind, I'll be back, hopefully, all being well, on Saturday with Raft mit Friends. With a Chib and a Doc and a Lewis, maybe a Blamp. Who knows? It was a nice time. I'm glad you had a nice time. It's getting very warm in here again. It's not been particularly warm today, but it's been very muggy. Very close, humid. It needs to rain more. Do you hear me, Sky? Raft. Yeah. So we're doing that, and that's hopefully going to be fun with friends and good times and nice. More rain for Cresply. I'm the parsnip. I need water. Hydrate me, Sky. Yeah, Raft on Saturday. More Via on Sunday, and more Neo on Tuesday because this is apparently my life for months and months and months. Neo, Raft, Via. Neo, Raft, Via. We'll eventually play something else, I promise. Neo just keeps having more stuff in it. I am the Neo now. Oh no, I was the one. I am the one. Morpheus was right. Yeah. It's the end of the stream. I'm going to stop talking now and go elsewhere. Have a lovely week, everybody. Hope you enjoy yourselves. I've got to have an eye test tomorrow, but other than that, nothing remarkable. Gets me out of the house, doesn't it? Hopefully it's not absolutely chucking it down. Yes, have a lovely time. Good night, everybody. Hope your eyes clear up, Kiro. I hope you can find interesting things to say about musicals, Jib, and I hope all your art goes fantastically, Christy. Have lovely times. Goodbye!